a kind, and we loved you, and we still do.
Emotional vigils tonight honoring the late Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau after the NHL star and his hockey player brother were hit and killed while on a bike ride by an alleged drunk driver. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Sheba Russell. Family and loved ones now preparing to lay them to rest, and they're starting with memorials and prayer services tonight in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, and Columbus, Ohio, at Nationwide Arena, where hundreds gathered, including Johnny's heartbroken teammates. His widow Meredith posting this emotional message tonight on what would have been their third wedding anniversary. She called their wedding, quote, "one of the best days of my life," saying, "I love you forever, John, and I am so proud to be your wife." Our Steve Keeley reports.
Tonight in media, I spoke with the pastor of the St. Mary Magdalene Catholic Church, who says he is preparing for what he expects to be an extraordinarily large funeral. St. Mary Magdalene Catholic Church in media is where Johnny and Matt Gaudreau's funeral will be on Monday. The pastor here says while they are not from the parish, several members of our community are close to their families, so they have requested to have their joint funeral mass here. This will be an extraordinarily large funeral, Father Eric Banneker wrote to the parents of St. Mary Magdalene School when telling them that the school would be closed on Monday. I ask you to consider the inconvenience, a small sacrifice that will help ease the pain just a bit for John and Matthew's parents, wives, children, siblings, relatives, and friends. Tonight, many of those friends and relatives gathered here at St. Francis Assisi Church in Springfield, where Johnny Gaudreau's father-in-law, Ed, is a lifelong member. Coming together as a community, organizers told us, to support Ed, his family, and the Gaudreau family.
Bear with me on this one.
In Columbus, Ohio tonight, a massive candlelight vigil outside the Blue Jackets' home arena, just after the voices of some very tough hockey players cracked as they spoke publicly for the first time about their beloved teammate Johnny.
You were one of a kind, and we loved you, and we still do. You were an amazing father. I'll forever remember you complaining about a sore back after spending the night in Noah's crib, and the pride you carried the day you brought Johnny into the room for the first time. The love you shared with Meredith was a sight to behold. You were truly a family man.
I just want to say thank you, John, for choosing Columbus when other people wouldn't. You brought so much joy and excitement to this city. I've never quite seen anything like it. Something only truly special players can do, and that's what you were.
To say John will be missed doesn't completely capture it.
And as the man charged has a court appearance tomorrow morning, this message from one of Johnny's teammates.
To everyone, if you think about driving after a few beers or a fun night, please, please, please do not find a way home.
Father Eric told me that the funeral Monday will be live streamed, so the tens of thousands of people touched by the lives and now deaths of these beloved brothers will be able to mourn with everybody else. Steve Keeley, Fox 29 News.